Hello and welcome back to another Vikings war between Edie and JonSnow. I think I've casted one of those only a few days, weeks ago, but this was uploaded in 2K4 Plus section on AOC, so I thought I'd give it a try. Check the recording, check the file of JonSnow. There's only one reactor that didn't get Edie's point of view, so I guess that's why that's still the fact that this is broken a little bit. They had to restore, but we're 26:45 into the game, and we do see JonSnow going up to Impure Age. We see a few mangonels that happened. I didn't see this game, I don't know what's actually happening. 2 siege workshops, 1 mangonel from Edie here. And resource-wise, we see a second gold, we see a third gold for JonSnow, main gold safe in the back, main stone safe in the back. So his map actually looks pretty nice. Edie going out with stable barracks and archery range up already. He's producing knights, he's got monks in the field, main gold for him forward, second gold outside, main stone relatively forward. The third gold safe in the back, I'm just assuming that Edie can see this, yes of course. Second stone safe in the back, that's nice. The main stone, yeah we saw that one before. And Edie got 3 relics, JonSnow got 2, and let's go let's say 85 speed and right into the game. So JonSnow up to Impure Age, Edie the same though, and question is what is going to happen next. And let's find out why this game should actually be 2K4 Plus game. It must be a very good one. Fortune coming for both players. Spearman production is starting, so I guess these stables have been up for a little bit longer because JonSnow knows that he needs to count a few knights. Now the siege workshop is a mangonel and JonSnow is going to lose that almost. Edie not losing anything, and there we go, 1 for nothing. And the knights of course will be able to kill that spear, but the mangonel from JonSnow is doing the trick. 5 knights going to take the spearman down, or not. This is not a good fight for Edie, he's going to win it, but what cost? Look at this. And now Edie up to Impure Age, let's see what he's actually going to do here. Good his point of view. And we see the Cavalier upgrade, that would make sense. How many stables do we have? Not only 2, siege workshop coming, crossbowman actually for Edie. Could have done that before, could have gone for Arbalest immediately. Not sure what he's planning to do here. Maybe he's just going to stay on knights. Of course, doing Cavalier with the Vikings is probably not the best idea. Let's see what JonSnow is doing, because he's up to Impure Age as well. 2 mangonels inside here, pikeman research coming in, and Onager for Edie. So this is going to go into a siege war. Onager and Arbalest probably one of the strongest combinations. You have siege rams as well for the Vikings. I don't think you're going to see too many berserks, but it would be awesome to see them. 3 mangonels in the field for Edie. The knights, this is actually very smart. Double knights on every siege workshop, so as soon as the mangonels drop out, like this one, Edie can use the knights and take this mangonel down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits, there we go. And the pikemen are being produced right now. It's not going to be enough in the front to take down everything. Also, Onager on the field now for Edie, so this is looking good for him. Can go a little bit faster, I guess, as well. Chainmail armor boat can never come in for chainmail armor for JonSnow, so staying on the pikemen for now. Which is not what you want to do actually, but let's see how this is going. We have an extra stone actually for JonSnow. Didn't see this, we have extra gold on the left hand side, 2 extra golds here. But Edie is looking good for now, scorely at 500 points, and using the Onager Knight combination very nicely here. JonSnow of course doing Onager now. He's gonna lose those 2 siege workshops, 1 going down. Second one, there's the ram and a few knights. JonSnow won't even bother to try and save the siege workshop. He has to go back for now. Getting double siege workshop out, and the crossbowmen from Edie and Arbalest and Waybrace on the way are going to take very good care of those pikemen. They're going to go down so fast. Taking the villages is a very smart idea, and the pikemen afterwards, a single monk won't be able to do anything. Onager of course done for JonSnow, and who is going to win this Onager war? JonSnow taking 1 down and damaging 1, very good for him actually. Edie coming for the castle, JonSnow got the castle up, which is nice. Especially coming out immediately. Both players roughly on the same resources. Villages 6 more for JonSnow, but military a little bit more for Edie. And of course he's got the Arbalest, missing the defense upgrades, but otherwise fully upgraded. Not sure if thumbing was done though. Monk going down, and I guess Edie is gonna go for the traps as well. And we're gonna see a trap war and more siege workshops coming up for JonSnow, as well as a mining camp on that second gold here. First trap is out, and this battering ram won't do too much, I guess, because there's an Onager for JonSnow on the field. Second one here. Ooh, Edie saw that in time. Very good. JonSnow dropped the Onager out, or maybe it was just created, but Edie going back at the right time, and now Eddie's gonna lose the Onager, but 1 for 1. Good for him. So that was a success actually, taking the damaged Onager and getting a full one. The battering ram's still alive, but JonSnow saw it now and is probably gonna use the Onager to take the battering ram down. Trebuchet fight starting, but I think JonSnow is just gonna attack the cast. He's not gonna care about this trap for now. Edie has pretty much full map control, but is not able to go into JonSnow's base. Actually, very nice defensive structure here with siege workshops, monastery forest, the castle, two trebuchets, of course. And Edie's castle is going on pretty fast, actually. Little archer armor coming in for him, though. That means the arbalest will be stronger and stronger. And of course, we're going to see more and more onagers. Nice shot here from Edie, but 1 for 1 because JonSnow got a second one here. The knights moving in, trying to go to the onager. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits, I guess. But sacrifice the 3 knights to take the onager down. Not enough for the castle, though, because 3 trebuchets hitting that castle and only 2 traps right now for Edie. So we're gonna see a little trap war maybe, and still onager against onager. JonSnow not losing this one. The pikeman not going there. Oh, nice shot on the arbalest, and now both onagers are going down. JonSnow losing the monastery with the 2 relics, but I think he should be able to get the relics back into safety. A few idle villages here, and Edie is getting another siege workshop, but for now the attack is stopped, and JonSnow a little bit recovering, I guess. Not sure how good he's going to do here, because Edie still looking better, but he as well got a few idle villagers here. It's 22, 21 and 17 idle villagers. Could use a new lumber camp here. Of course, this is so easy to see right now and to say, but to relocate your villagers to do something sensible. Ooh, and Edie laughing about this shot, I guess. Very nice onager shots here. Arbalest against onagers. We know this is going to end when there is more than one onager on the field. And Edie losing the villager, nothing big, but onager 1 for 1 again. This knight is going to do a lot of damage, and there we go, 1 for 1. Knight is still alive. Where's the pikeman from JonSnow? They are out of range here, not on the battlefield. And trebuchet is going down to the onager though. And that's 2 traps. 1 trap right now, the knight went down. That's the second trap for 1 onager, and JonSnow still got more of those. 1 for 1, let's see, both players taking some damage, and 1 for 1 again. Edie's surviving. This is so interesting to see. And JonSnow again going for the arbalest, and Edie, yes, he's microing just at the right time to save those arbalests, sending a knight forward again. I think he could go for Cavalier if he wanted to. JonSnow looking really good resource-wise, actually, but Edie, yeah, as I'm saying this, he is already doing it. Cavalier light cav upgrade on as well, and more archer range is coming out, as well as a few barracks now. I guess Edie wants to add pikemen later on. Or maybe transition into champions. That's an option as well, because champions are relatively cheap when it comes to gold, a lot cheaper than, let's say, arbalest or knights, cavalier of course, and the onager may be more cost effective, but the champions can be used for raiding, and this was a beautiful shot, 1 for 2. JonSnow now trying to get a little bit more map control, breaking out the castle here, securing a second stone, might save this, might finish the siege workshop later on. Arbalest taking down like 3 villagers, but JonSnow 125. He won't really care. Edie going with only 100 villagers, 17 of which are idle. This is not the best eco you could have, and I'm not sure if that's going to be enough, because JonSnow has 125 villagers working, and that's a lot actually. Now going for the stone, getting more siege workshops. No siege rams for any player right now. This is interesting. But we might see it later on. For now it's going to be the onagers, and Edie sending forward 5 onagers. A nice shot here, taking 2, 3 for 1. Edie did not pay attention here and losing another one. That's 4 against 1, 5 for 1. Oh my god, Edie, what are you doing? This is not too good. He's doing capture, and 2 men on board Conqueror coming in now for JonSnow. He's maybe gonna transition into elite skirmishes later on. I don't think he's going arbalest. It's an option, of course. And the Cavalier now going for the rest of the onagers. This is smart. +2/+2 is done. Blast Furnace coming in for Edie as well. And JonSnow not able to finish the skate in time, but Edie only sending the Cavalier into the Econ, I guess. Should have gone for the onagers. Would have been better maybe. Like this, relics. The Cavalier going down immediately. Edie only now doing chemistry. It's pretty late. Not sure if JonSnow got it already. I don't see any arbalists, any elite skirmishes or something to check this. But 5+2 means not even bracer down for JonSnow, so forget what I said. And for now, Edie in the score lead, but JonSnow is gaining map control. And this means the game could be more and more interesting. Must be a reason for a 2K plus game. I guess it couldn't end right now. It would be pretty boring actually. And what a beautiful shot here. Now more and more onager shots coming in. But look at this, JonSnow going forward on the right hand side. That's where he's got map control. He got 6 onagers here, Trebuchet, and he is trying to go into Edie's space, which is actually a pretty smart thing to do. I think Vikings do get the fortified walls. Maybe this is gonna come in later. And those arbalists are in a very dangerous position. Yeah, Eddie's seeing this and going away. Of course, he took down a few villages here, and that means he might come back and take down more because he knows JonSnow is going to come back for the gold. Siege Engineers, crop rotation coming in. Eddie fully controlling the left hand side with 2 extra golds here actually. He's of course taking his gold in the back. Extra berries won't really be interesting for anybody. And for now, JonSnow concentrating on the right hand side where Eddie's space is. Which is interesting because Eddie doesn't have too many military units here. And JonSnow going into his eco, this might be dangerous. The thing is though, JonSnow doesn't have any raiding units, whilst Eddie has the light cav and even the cavalier, so he can do pretty good damage. JonSnow are losing his pikemen to take down the onager, and then after that maybe the trebuchets, but there is the arbalest and a group of 10 arbalists that can take down so many pikemen so fast. And Eddie is concentrating on the left hand side actually now. There's a little fighting going on, but pikemen trying to take down one trap. The trap's hitting the castle now, expected actually. Eddie doesn't like this castle in front of his base. Eddie's monastery might go down. He's just lost control of the 3 relics, but Eddie looking good when it comes to the arbalests and siege front. Monastery 1 going down, but Eddie got it back, and it's again 1 for 1. Let's see, trebuchet is going down almost, but the castle is gone here because there's 4 trebuchets were hitting that castle, so this is castle is no longer, and villages are idle of course. Eddie losing the trebuchets though. Nice shot it done onager. Might get another one, very nice micro. JonSnow hasn't done chemistry, wants to get the faster onager shots I guess, and Eddie prefers chemistry right now. Not sure what is better here. And JonSnow got another castle forward. The siege workshop might not even go up, and JonSnow got a lot of onagers now in that position. Eddie might get one for free. No, not happening. JonSnow's just attacking, and the siege workshop might go down as well. Eddie not going into JonSnow's space at all, while JonSnow is still trying to be annoying and trying to get to go into Eddie's eco eventually. Eddie doing pikeman doing archer armor. JonSnow finally going for chemistry as well. We're 51 minutes into the game, and now more barracks coming up for JonSnow. I guess this was again 1 for 1, but JonSnow still with a lot of onagers here. Eddie resources rather low actually. JonSnow not too much better, and JonSnow now going in with a lot of onagers here. Look at this. This is dangerous. Hitting this light cav is, yeah, there we go. That was a shot on the onager, and this is not looking good. Eddie taking down 4 for 1 onager. JonSnow did not pay good attention here. This was a big mistake. Castle very forward, not coming out yet. Eddie got a castle safe at home now. And I guess Eddie doesn't really care about the eco in space, because he already spread out his wood eco to the left hand side, and the gold of course being taken here on the other side of the map. Now a castle coming up for JonSnow, and what does Eddie have? That's the problem is farming. All Eddie's farms are inside his base, and those farms might go down really fast. Pikemen are good protecting the army for the onagers, and Eddie losing more and more buildings here. It's interesting. JonSnow doing a good job. Eddie not going aggressive at all. He's got the trebuchets on the left hand side. He's not trying to go into JonSnow's space, into the eco. JonSnow even allowed to take this gold without any problems. This is not what should happen. And Eddie again losing Arbalest here. And Arbalest wasn't a perfect choice, seeing that JonSnow went onagers. But 2 for none. Again, a very good shot. And Eddie taking down, no, not managing to take down the other 2. But still a good shot. This castle from Eddie going down on the villagers, trying to repair, but not happening. And now Bruce being created by JonSnow. This is awesome. I hope he's going elite. This would be so cool. The problem is the gold, of course. Edie doing good with the Onagers now, microing this Onager, taking down 4 and losing not a single one. Pikeman also for Edie, so he's coming back, he's still in the score lead. Arbalest at this point very good, and JonSnow lost far too many Onagers here. We see one player microing an Onager, the other player doesn't, and suddenly 4 Onagers are gone for one player, and losing the advantage is what is the result here. JonSnow with the Berserks, but yeah, I think he's waiting for the resources to go elite. I think it's like 500 gold or something, maybe 550, but 1300 food, and JonSnow almost there. But he still needs to make sure that Edie is not getting map control better, is not taking down the castles. Not sure how many castles JonSnow has actually. That's 1, 2, and they both forward. There's a capture. I'm hitting that castle. JonSnow needs to make sure this castle is staying up. Edie, on the other hand, gold and food pretty low. He's got a lot of food in the bank, but we see there is only few farms and 43 idle villages for Edie. This is terrible. He's only got 70 villages working. Not sure why Edie is not fixing his eco here. Where's all that idle villages? There's 6 idle villages standing here. There's a few around here. They were building houses. A few here building siege workshop. I'm not sure what Eddie's doing in this game. Maybe not his best day. He's taking the castle down now, and this is something that should not happen, but a 3 capture are enough to take down the castle, and maybe after the siege workshop as well. Eddie is sending more capture at the same time. Berserk's on the field, but those doesn't really help JonSnow. Maybe should go for champions later on. There's again a few Onagers for JonSnow, and this is his life insurance. The Arbalest, again a few going down. The Trebuchet will go down eventually. JonSnow, a few idle villages here. This is not looking good, but he should be able to fix it very soon. Eddie again microing this Onager and taking down 1, 2, 3. Is he gonna get more? 4 Onagers for 1. Eddie is doing an amazing Onager micro in this game. And JonSnow has to control the full army. It's very difficult to do, and Onager is just a very strong unit in Viking wars. What is JonSnow doing? He lost the castle, so he's not going aggressive anymore. Not really an archer range coming up, but yeah, what the hell. Eddie will say, I'm fine for now, can fight. 55 against 40 military units, so Eddie has the military advantage, but a lot of idle army here actually on the left hand side, and he's still not going in. JonSnow doing fortified wall now, walling behind this because Eddie tried to go in at around that corner. And the gold, of course, is gone. There's no more gold to mine on the map, I guess. Don't think any player has any gold left. And the most important gold income right now is the relics. Eddie low on gold, JonSnow low on gold. We're gonna see trash war now, and a few Onagers from time to time. But nothing more. Maybe siege rams later on. This would be nice, but I'm not sure if this is actually going to happen. As long as players can afford Onagers, they're gonna go for that. And like a ceasefire happening, a few minor fights here, Lightcav taking down Onager, this was smart. I think this Lightcav may have been converted. No, then it was JonSnow's Lightcav maybe, didn't see it. And we do see elite skirmish after now for Eddie, but JonSnow going set elite, set siege rams. And siege rams will cut through buildings very easily. Maybe Eddie forgot about his Arbalest, maybe just doesn't want to use them right now. But JonSnow managing to defend his space here at the corner. A few Onagers. Elite skirmishers now moving forward. There's more Arbalest for Eddie on the field. They're taking down elite skirmishers really easy. Probably because they're in a group and elite skirmishers are standing single-handedly. Also, JonSnow lost the castle in the front. Doing ballistics only now. This is late, but he hasn't been producing elite skirmishers for too long. We are 1 hour and 3 minutes into the game. And still no victory for any player to be foreseen. Siege rams now for JonSnow, they're really fast. Of course they have to go back because the Onagers are on the field. And I'm not sure if this is JonSnow's Lightcav. I guess it was converted before. Eddie managing to defend his base, which is amazing, but JonSnow at the same time not giving up map control, preventing Eddie from going into his base. And now I'm guessing there's going to be a big fight somewhere. Some players going to lose either a lot of villages or important buildings, and then one player is gonna have full map control. I'm not sure how this is going to happen, this is just what I'm guessing. Eddie still doesn't have control over his relics, this is not good for him. Not sure if he can afford a monk right now. He's creating a monk at this point, he needs to get those relics back. JonSnow at the same time going for the siege rams, and there's no more Onagers on the field for Eddie, at least not around here. The Onagers inside his own base, and JonSnow could have taken him down if he wanted to. Siege Rams really hard to destroy, even for a fully upgraded light craft. The stable may go down, but JonSnow should protect the Siege Rams. On the other hand, he's taken down a castle. He will be able to take down those stables if he really wants to. And Edie trying to fight on the right hand side now. Onagers still surviving. Edie is microing, but now this Siege Ram taking down the Onager in one hit, and the second Onager should be able to take down the Siege Ram. Problem is Edie only got one Onager left, and we're still only on 93 gold. Getting the second relic in very soon, I hope. Yep, there we go. Eddie's doing the smart thing. He's focusing on getting gold, and problem is he's losing a lot of buildings here on the left hand side. JonSnow using one trebuchet on 11 HP to take down a lot of buildings, and again nobody can go into the enemy space, but they're really fighting for map control here, and JonSnow got a big army here with a lot of elite skirmishers and pikemen. They are fully upgraded. No pikemen missing +4 is actually interesting. Nice shot with the Onager, but this elite skirmishers split up, so not a lot of them going down. 2 trebuchets for Edie, and this is good. And the trap from JonSnow being taken down. Light cav for Edie on the field, taking down everything they can. No pikemen close. And JonSnow apparently focusing on Eddie's space now again, but I'm still not sure how this game is going to end, because JonSnow got a pretty safe base here. Shouldn't overcut this, in my opinion. He managed to make sure that Edie cannot go into the left hand side. If he's going into the right, a few light cav would be very annoying. Ooh, and JonSnow in the last second taking down the monk with the third relic. JonSnow gaining a little bit of ground here inside Eddie's base. Where is the army from Edie? He's got 63 military units, but they must be idle somewhere, maybe spread out. There's the 10 arbalists that are still alive, but Edie doesn't want to use them. And there's more arbalists on the field. But Edie has gold units that need to be protected, and you need to protect them with the trash units. Edie doesn't have too many of them, I guess. And JonSnow doesn't really care about the elite skirmishers and pikemen, because he can rebuild them any time. Problem is the Onagers and Siege Ram. That's what you need right now. And Edie is sending the arbalist forward at this point, not sure where he's going. Maybe he wants to raid a little bit. And I think JonSnow, yeah, just now he overcut, but I don't think Edie can take advantage of this. And JonSnow now going to Eddie's space. Edie does not find a way to stop this, because it doesn't have a way to stop the siege the siege rams here. Captain being produced. I think he should go for Onagers, not for the rams, because he needs siege rams to be able to counter this. And I'm not sure if JonSnow maybe can take advantage of this and win the game. Actually, this would be amazing. Also, the monastery being attacked again. This is very bad news for Edie. Edie with a very, very bad economy compared to his standards, because so many idle villages all game long. And JonSnow 112 villages, but 0 idols, and he is on 185 population. They don't even care about the score difference right now, which is not existent. JonSnow taking over the score lead. This means he should be able to take this game if Edie is not concentrating everything of army has into against this fight. And looks like JonSnow is getting further and further with the 2 siege rams, 3 siege rams still alive. And Edie is still splitting up all his army here. 2 trebuchets doing nothing at the moment. No Onagers on the field. Edie again trying to get them relics. No, not happening. He's too busy doing other things, of course. Onager out for JonSnow, and Edie calling GG. Look at this JonSnow. Although he lost so many Onagers in that very, very well microed Onager shots from Edie, he's still managing to take this game using trash and siege rams. Very awesome game indeed. Vikings War on Arena. Hope you enjoyed this one, and see you in the next game. GG.